This is every golfer's worst nightmare. Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here guys. First things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all to another video. I'd like to welcome John back, Superintendent.
Back once again.
Where's your hat? Which one's this today?
Oh, we're on camo today.
Camo today,
Can't see me coming then.
How are you?
Good mate, you?
Very good. John, today you're going to talk us through why you horrible greenkeepers do this to our greens right as the greens get good.
You sound like just like every other member.
Well, I'm a member, so I can complain with the best of them.
True.
Shall we get started on the next green and you can talk us through the process and why it's done?
Let's do it.
And let's do it when we get under the green.
That one.
That one, yep. Yes guys, that's right, it is maintenance week and I'm going to ask the guys here at Woolwich Park Golf Club all the difficult questions that maybe you then ask your greenkeeper. Why did they do it at this time of year? Why did they wait for the greens to get perfect and then ruin them? And why do they use such big holes? Why do they sometimes use small holes? Guys, also if you have any questions for the guys here at Woolwich Park Golf Club about maintenance week, about anything else, get in the comments below, get your questions in and I will get them to answer them, maybe on Instagram or maybe just in another video. Right, here's a lovely green that we're about to ruin. So John, first of all, sorry Stu, we'll come out. We will come out.
Sorry, yeah, you carry on, Stu.
Why have you waited, you personally,
me, yeah,
you, because you're the superintendent, it's your fault, why have you waited for the greens to get this good to start doing the work?
Well, we're getting towards the end of the golf season. In terms of the calendar year, you know, everything, we've got revolved big competitions.
21st of September today, for anyone that's wondering.
Is it?
To backdate this video, yeah.
It's not worked that many days, mate.
2021 as well, so your hat's actually out of date. But...
COVID, mate.
Oh, okay.
So no, we've left it till the end of the season. So competitions are all out of the way. And basically we know at this time of year we've still got a little bit of recovery left. The grass is still growing at a decent pace, so we can get the job done. We're going to get quick recovery, get it healed back together before winter. But the reason we're doing it is to improve them for overwintering. Yeah. You know, so that, I mean, we've all been onto that horrible soft spongy green in winter. Oh, it's not a great, you know, it's not a great putting surface. The last group's been through. They've left footprints around the hole. You can't get anywhere near it. Thanks, Stu. So by removing a little bit of organic matter out of the surface, which is what we're doing with the microtining today, we're going to firm that surface up, get a little bit of sand in there, grit it up a little bit, help with drainage through the winter, and then hopefully keep a decent firm playing surface as we move forward. Very good.
I'll let you make a start and I'll think of some more questions to ask. So guys, if you've got any questions for the guys here at Woolwich Park about maintenance, about microtining, holotining and all the rest, coring, is that something?
Yeah.
Get in the comments below guys and ask them. Go on Stu, I know you're dying to pull that trigger.
Fire up!
Go on. Now we have actually done a video like this in the past, and is that the machine I used?
That is the same machine that you used.
I'm going to put the drone work on now actually.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was Steven Spielberg-esque.
Yeah. But last time we holotined.
We did.
And this time we're microtining.
Well no, technically we're still holotining, but you know what I'm like, I'm a bit of a nerd, aren't I?
Yeah.
So I sit at home on a night and think about grass.
Really?
I'm that kind of guy.
I think of chocolate and beer.
Yeah, we differ. But no, so I'm always looking for a better way of looking after the playing surface, but also looking after it so that our customers are happy with it all year round. Every golfer hates it when you stick a 13mm or an 8mm hollow core straight in the green, and it just looks like a bomb site for 2-3 weeks probably.
Yeah.
So we've invested quite heavily in a new technology. These are called Ninja Tines.
Yeah.
And we'll see if he ever gets back, the other man.
Connor.
I've got a collection of tines, we'll have a little look at them.
Oh, wonderful.
See, I brought some...
It's like a science lesson.
It's like a science lesson.
Fantastic.
I brought some materials with us. We can have a look and see what golfers normally expect to see and what we're actually doing here.
We've finally got Connor back.
He's back.
He did come with coffee though, so
We'll
let him off. You've got something to show us.
Yeah, so we were just looking off camera, weren't we, about different types of tine.
Yeah.
So different types of hollow core.
Fog on the tine.
Fog on the tine. Commonly found on most greens at this time of year, 13mm diameter core. Taking a plug like that. We've also
just to put that into context, that's a big old core, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's fairly common practice at this time of year.
Yeah.
Then we've got an 8mm core, so that's pulling slightly smaller. You can see by the end, slightly smaller diameter hole.
And that's what we used last time we filmed one of these?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when we did it, that was the style we were using. Since we did the last video with you with the 8mm cores, we've invested in a set of these. Well, actually, we're into our second set now. They've been that good.
Yeah.
So these are pulling a 4mm diameter core. The 8mm ones, we had 24 on that machine.
Yeah.
So 24 tines at 8mm.
Yeah.
We're now running 60 tines at 4mm.
Oh.
So we've over doubled the tines.
Yeah.
Half the diameter.
Yeah.
So we're still doing more work.
So you're covering more surface area.
Covering more area, but we're having less impact on the playing surface.
Exactly. And I imagine for the golfers out there watching this video, like I've filmed the video already today and I've followed you around. Now the greens haven't been as good as they usually are, but they're still a solid 7 out of 10. You still don't feel like it's interfering with your play much, whereas when you use this bad boy, you feel like gorilla finger. You feel like that's really going to affect your game.
But what we can expect now is, rather than needing sort of 2 to 3 weeks of repair time, I would envisage by the time we get to the weekend, we've had a couple of rolls across it, we'll get a couple of trims across it with the mower, and the golfers won't know.
Do you top dress on top of this as well?
So there's been I think you said you just played behind. There's been a little bit of a dusting of sand on
so you've already done that?
Yeah.
That's very
so
good then.
There's nothing more than what you've already seen.
I feel like my phone's about to get a 4mm, John, so I'm just going to go and rescue it quickly.
It might well do.
Yeah, John, you just said which one would you rather put across, and I sort of get that really.
Yeah, so that's your 13mm core coming out of there, taking a plug like that.
Yeah.
And then if I grab one of these, that's what we're pulling today.
Wow.
But we're, this down here, that's all good root zone. There's no point in taking that away.
Yeah.
What we're targeting is that very top sort of inch to half inch there, where there's a bit of thatch in there, a little bit of dead matter that's going to get them a little bit wet over winter and retain moisture, which is all that's pulling.
Yeah.
So it's easier to repair.
So to put all that in some form of perspective for you, we'll look at a green now that has been completed, one of the ones that I played on earlier. And I mean, you can tell they've been done, John, but...
Yeah, so I don't think this hasn't had the sand on yet, I don't think. No, it hasn't. But a sand and a roll behind this now. Just pat everything. You can see it's plucked a little bit on the surface.
Yeah.
But we'll roll that back down this afternoon while it's dry. And then, yeah, like I say, by the weekend, I would hope that we've got... No, it's not going to be 100% perfect, but it'll be about back to where we should be.
And one of the things everyone will be asking, John, is why now? Why do you need this weather? Why does it have to be while the weather's good? Can't you wait another couple of weeks till it's raining, till it's cold, till it's windy, so we're not bothered playing golf? But even I know, as not a greenkeeper, that for growth you need heat and you need moisture.
Exactly, you need sunlight. I mean, one of the biggest factors for us of late is...
Photosynthesis!
Correct!
Yes, I knew that would come in handy one day.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen what it's been like over the last few weeks. It's been dull, it's been cloudy, we've had a lot of mizzle. It's not been the best of growth seasons for it, but now we've just got a little bit of a pickup in weather. This sort of job now, because we're running so small and so fast, we can get it done in the day.
Yeah.
So our maintenance week is a day.
Yeah.
You know, and we're in and out, job done, and I hope that, we're going to see faster recovery now before we hit winter.
Yeah.
And then it'll pay dividends through the winter.
So how long will it take the light guys to do a green, do you think? I'd
say we're probably about 20 minutes, half an hour depending on size.
And then how often will you do this in a year? Because now you're doing it with the smaller tines. Would you do it more often in the year? So
yeah, I mean, we've probably already covered it. I think this is third pass this season.
Yeah.
So we had one at the beginning of the season, one in about April time, I think.
Yeah.
We've got one now, and then we've probably, if there's decent weather end of November, we'll probably try and sneak one in November.
Yeah.
Because like I said off camera, we can do this, roll it, mow it, and we don't have to put a dressing on.
Yeah.
We're getting a little bit of sand into the surface now to help with some winter drainage.
Yeah.
But if we rolled this and then mowed it, we've got the surface back instantaneously.
Yeah. And one thing which, I use the word luck, it's not luck, but you guys are very lucky to have all your machinery and things like that here.
Yeah.
Some golf courses have to do this on certain weeks because they have to book the machinery out and things like that. So
yeah, everybody's, I mean, there's plenty of greenkeeping teams out there that are told exactly which week they're allowed to do it in by the committee.
Yeah.
You know, we're fairly flexible. We're lucky in that respect that we make the decision on when we think's the best time to go.
Yeah.
We can time that around various different things going on within the business.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we're lucky in that respect. Like you say, we've got our own machine, and we're willing to test new technology.
Yeah. There we go. So guys, there we go. Hopefully that's answered a few questions for you about the H word that everyone hates.
Everybody hates, but you don't need to.
You have, well, the M word.
Ninja.
The N word.
There you go.
Get there eventually. Oh, look at that. We can get that to...
You know it's official when it's got the N on it.
Wait for it, bang. There we go.
Boom.
You know it's official when it's got the N on it. Guys, I really hope you have enjoyed that. I hope you found it insightful. If you've got any questions for the guys, get in the comments below and post them, and we'll get John to put them on his Instagram or something like that, because it's always interesting. I think sometimes one thing you guys do well is it's deserted today. There's a couple of golfers out here at Max. You've informed your members that it's happening and there's no big competitions on, which is all you can really ask for. I think the one time that golfers sometimes do get angry is if you're booked to come and play. It's a surprise. Yeah. We've all turned up on the day, paid a green fee, got on the first green and gone, what the is that? Yeah. So, but there's none of that. So guys, if you've enjoyed it, smash that subscribe button below, leave us a like, and apart from that, we'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Cheers, John.
Cheers, mate.